¿Puede salir? ¿No hay tienda abierta?
Bueno, un poquito.
Un poquito? Well, guys, that was me speaking Spanish. 12 hours ago, I could not speak a word of it. But now I'm making conversation with a Spanish lady. Watch the video to see how I did it. This channel is all about always exploring and always challenging myself. I've always been fascinated by language. I spent a good amount of time learning English and I spent 2 months learning French in Paris and achieved a good conversational level.
Vous aimez les garçons chinois?
Ils ont l'air très gentils.
I've always wanted to learn Spanish, so these days, being at home every day, I wanted to see if I could learn Spanish. I had the experience of speed learning French, so I wanted to see if I could do the same with Spanish in 12 hours this time. Less than a day. Alright, so the plan is I wake up early in the morning, start learning, and find my very good Spanish friend Rocio to speak the language with me after 12 hours. And during the 12-hour process, I'll share tips with you guys in terms of how I learn other languages fast, as well as other hacks that you can use so native people can understand you. Let's go. 8:58 in the morning. Discipline is everything when it comes to learning a new language. So guys, in the coming 12 hours, I have mainly 2 strategies that I'm going to use to help me learn the language fast. Firstly, I'm going to learn the language online with a tutor. This way I can have face-to-face conversation with the tutor, and I know when I talk to someone face-to-face, I'm more engaged and I absorb faster. I know it as a matter of fact learning French in just 2 months because I was attending the class every day with a tutor. Secondly, I'm going to watch a lot of YouTube videos, which is how I learned English fast when I was 12, 13, because I would go on YouTube a lot and look at like British TV shows, clips and stuff like that, look at the subtitles and mimic that. Hearing is very important to me. If I go to Singapore and live there for 1 month, I start to speak with a Singaporean accent. So actually I signed up for lots of online courses on Lingoda yesterday. The first one starts at 9, so let's go. Muchas, what does that mean? Ma despacio?
Significa more. Y despacio, like the song, despacito, means like slower.
Oh, slow. Necesitamos. Alright guys, done with my first ever in my entire life, my first ever Spanish class. And actually I found out that pronunciation for Spanish words a lot easier than pronouncing French words. If you already have a pretty good standard of English, you can actually pronounce words pretty easily. For example, today I learned how to say thank you very much, which is muchas gracias. If you speak English, you can probably work it out by just looking at the character. You know, this is what I do when I learn a new language. I pay a lot of attention to words that are very common. Maybe I won't care so much about how to say battery, scarf. I'll pay attention to words like I want, I eat, I drink, because if you know these kind of words, you can actually make a lot of combinations. Actually, we already know a lot of Spanish words in terms of food, like tacos, tequila. Yo como les tacos.
Say los tacos.
Los tacos. What I mean is you already know the terms like tacos and tequila. It's the same as English. You know the terms already. And if you can learn how to say eat and drink, you can make a pretty meaningful sentence already. Of course, you need to learn words like how to say I, but this is really easy. And another hack is if you can learn words like and, so in Spanish is y. How do you say and in Spanish?
Just like this, y.
You can make 2 simple sentences that you learn into 1 complex sentence in the time span of like 1 hour. I also learned how to say I want. Other useful words is like quiero, which means I want. So I make these kind of like little pronunciation note to help myself, and you should start doing this as well if you try to learn a new language. So now I know the word I want. Instead of simply describing my action, I can demand an action. See, you should learn the words that can give you a lot of possibilities and combination. Focus on those words.
Mucho gusto, yo me llamo Mai.
Lunchtime.
Bueno, ya me tengo que ir.
¿De vacaciones?
Está aquí de vacaciones.
Sí, estoy aquí.
So guys, YouTube is a really result-oriented platform. If you want to learn how to say what are you doing in Spanish, just type it in, and all you have to do is watch a 26 seconds video.
¿Qué estás haciendo?
¿Qué estás haciendo? This search bar here is like a free teacher. Alright, someone's doing vacuum outside, so headphone on, lesson 2. ¿Cómo se escribe tu apellido? P-E-T. Alright guys, so I just took the second lesson and actually I feel pretty Spanish at this point. Era. So my initial strategy was to learn common words like each, drink, is, am, are, with, and something. Second strategy, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to learn the cognates, meaning words that I already know. In English, is. In Spanish, es. So already very easy to remember. In French, what is quoi? Spanish, quoi? Because these languages, they all come from the same family, so if you actually know one language, it's easy to understand others. To find common words with the language you're learning, simply search for whatever language you're learning, cognates, or whatever language you're learning, English loan words. And you'll see a lot of words that you already know. Quoi est tu numéro du téléphone? Quoi, what, same as French. Es is tu, you, same as French. Numéro, same as French. Du, of, same as French. Telephone though, it's not French or English, but I would know it's telephone. So, this is my hack number 2. This is my sound after 4 hours of learning Spanish.
Quoi est tu numéro du teléfono?
This is her sound after 23 years of speaking Spanish.
¿Cuál es tu número de teléfono?
We don't seem to have the same accent. Hablas inglés. Quiero una copa. ¿Cuál es tu número de teléfono?
¿Cuál es tu número?
¿Cuál es tu número? ¿Cómo se dice hola en inglés? Hello. And in the lesson, the teacher also taught me how to differentiate between many and much, which I think it's not so important. So because my brain actually has only certain amount of capacity, take up so much memory to tell the difference between much and many, it doesn't help you so much in terms of getting your message across. If you speak English, you will say thank you very much. But if I just learn English, maybe I make mistake of saying thank you very many. They will still know that I'm trying to say thank you very much, but I just make a mistake because I'm a beginner. Trying to differentiate terms like this should not be your priority if you try to learn something fast. Even if you try to learn for 12 years, you don't have to learn everything. There's a famous theory called the Pareto theory, which is more commonly known as the 80-20 theory. 20% of our effort or time devoted to learning a new language yields around 80% of our understanding. For example, in English, 300 words make up around 65% of all written material. So if you learn 300 English words, you'll be able to understand 65% of any written passage. Learn smart, not hard. Another thing that I really like is listening to music because back in the days, it's not like I'm ancient. Back then, 10 years ago, when I was learning English, I would be listening to Leona Lewis, big hit in the 20s. I would listen to her songs and look at her lyrics and try to understand every word. Music is always a great reminder of words that you've learned because you keep looping the music and it keeps coming up to remind you, yeah, I've learned that word. Next time I'll be sure to use it. So many things to just cram in my head. I think I need a nap. I'm serious. Haunted study room. Alright guys, I just woke up. So far I've learned how to introduce myself. I also learned sentences that I think are useful these days. For example, what are you doing at home these days? So what I'll do is I'll go on YouTube and try to find out how to ask these questions. Yo trabajo on. Just type in learn Spanish, talk about where you live, and there are tons of examples. My friend Rocio from Spain, she just sent me a text and said she's done with lunch and she's ready to talk Spanish with me. And based on my experience, there's one component that is very essential when it comes to being able to speak a language efficiently. Vino. It's something called alcohol courage. Hi guys, before we speak to my friend Rocio, please give me 1 minute to give a shout out to Lingoda because without them, I wouldn't be able to learn the language so fast. So today I took a total of 4 classes with Lingoda. Each class lasted for 1 hour. And I just wanted to say they really helped me a lot in terms of pronunciation. Teachers were very patient and they wouldn't give in until I got the pronunciation right. Course materials are well designed to suit my level even I could not speak a word of Spanish. I've taken classes in both Spanish and French and I can tell you guys that the tutors are equally capable and professional. Some of them are very funny and if you're lucky, pretty. A lot of you guys been asking me whether there would be a sprint this month. The next sprint would be in May, but you can join marathon or walk. For marathon, you can purchase lessons for a set period of time. The average price of one class starts at €6. Yes, €6. For a price of a coffee, you can now learn a language. You can also get up to €400 cashback if you attend over 90% of your classes. Or you can do walk, which is month-to-month basis. Both campaigns allow you to start anytime. Use my tracking link to get 7-day free trial, or you can use my promo code to get €50 off your marathon and €30 off your walk. And just like everything you purchase, please read the terms and conditions before you begin. Hola! ¿Cómo está?
Estoy muy bien, gracias. Seriously, I can't believe we're doing this.
Qué bonito hablas contigo.
¿Sí? Me encanta hablar contigo también.
Oh! I actually understood what you just said. You said it's very nice to talk to me as well.
Wait, you've been studying for only 12 hours?
Yeah.
What the hell?
¿Qué está haciendo?
Me he puesto maquillaje, que no me he arreglado nada en 40 días.
40 días.
Sí, 40 días.
Qué horrible. Qué horrible.
Horrible.
Horrible. ¿Puedes salir?
No.
No. Nada.
Nada. If you do, fine.
No hay tienda abierta.
Nada. Bueno, un poquito.
Un poquito. La supermarché.
Yeah. I love that you talk in Spanish with French accent.
Rufio. Yo bebo el vino.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was waiting for wine or beer.
Oh!
I knew. Wait,
How do you know?
I think I remember how to say that in Mandarin. 我喝啤酒.
Oh, perfecto. ¿Puedo presentarme en español?
Sí.
Me llamo Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan, I knew that already. Dumb. Yo me llamo Rocío.
Yo llamo Torres.
Torres, I knew
Torres.
that. Wait. Torres.
Torres.
No, actually, like seriously, if what you've done in 12 hours, you do it in 6 months, you're able to have a conversation with me. Or even less.
¿Estás orgulloso?
De ti, mucho. Sí.
Mucho gracias.
De nada.
Estoy enamorado.
¿En serio?
Contigo.
¡Qué bonito! Ay, gracias.
Rocío, ¿tienes novio?
No.
¡Qué horrible! ¡Qué horrible!
¡No, Torres! ¡No es horrible!
Oh, ¿estás contenta?
Claro, muy contenta.
¡Wow! Muy feliz.
Chica independiente.
¿Son buenos chicos españoles?
¿Si son buenos? Sí.
Asiatic?
Yeah. Yellow fever. Yeah.
Muy bien. I learned a lot of Spanish and hope you guys had learned a few tricks as well. Remember, when it comes to learning a new language, less is more. You only need 300 words to understand 65% of all written materials. Just keep practicing with someone. The most important thing is to get people to understand your meaning. So don't feel frustrated when you make any mistakes. If someone laughs at you, this is what you can say in Spanish.
Yeah, and then you do that. Que te den por...
Que tiene por culo! Keep in touch.
Adiós.
Adios!
Ciao.
Ciao! Information.
Information.
Attention.
Attention.
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Champagne.
Champagne.
How about French kiss?
Oh, French kiss. Come, let me show you.
Oh, get out of here. Whoa. By the way, I heard you can sing. Oh, Champs-Élysées.
Pa-da-pa-pa-pa. Oh, Champs-Élysées. Pa-da-pa-da-pa.